I'm feeling a little bit better after I took a bath and washed my hair. I'm hoping tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Tomorrow I'm gonna do my hair, get myself together, do my lashes, do my nails. But yeah, this is one of the days that suck in recovery. That it makes it like difficult. It's very frustrating at times because you can't tell what is actually going on. Are you just actually sick, or is it something else?
I go so hard, they still discredit my talent. Took shit too far, now they regretting what happened. Hard for my mama to accept, I'm a savage. You play, I'm letting you have it. Bring out the best in me or be a distraction.
And then, I told y'all before I was like in the middle of like episode, so I can't tell like if that's what's actually happening with me. I'm just trying to ride it. Feels like waves.
Hey loves, it's your girl Chichi, and you already know the vibes. Welcome back to our channel. For those who are new here, I'm Chichi. What's up? And you're watching Chichis Unscripted Unfiltered Life, a diary of a psychic in recovery. And this is a space where I share the real, raw, unfiltered parts of my journey, from my recovery to the challenges I face and everything in between. I dive deep into it all, the ups, the downs, and the emotional roller coaster of my life. And in today's vlog, I'm continuing my journey of openness and vulnerability. And I'm talking about the emotional struggles I face, especially with dealing with borderline personality disorder, also known as BPD, and my experiences with methadone treatment. It's not always easy to share, but I'm doing it because it's part of my healing process. And I also want anyone going through something similar to know they're not alone. It's okay to not be okay. And I'm learning it's okay to not have everything figured out. Okay, I won't disrupt. I will, but let's get back to the show.
But I think another thing is because I'm really close with my dogs, I can feel what they're going through too. So I think that they were absorbing my energy, trying to get better. And it was kind of like I was picking it up and cleansing them as well. So my beautiful daughter took them with her so she could give me a little break with them, because I've had them. She went out with her honey bunny for the weekend. My little man, my son, he was sleeping in today. They both work so hard. I have such good kids, y'all. And my honey, he's been working hard the past 4 days. Just working non-stop. My poor baby, I know he's tired too. Everybody working so hard. I just want to be able to contribute and help them. But I know my day is coming. I know my blessings coming. Tomorrow's gonna be a better day. Today was kind of like, ugh. But most of the days don't feel like this. Most of the days, it's like a steady thing. I think it's just more so because I've been going through this episode, and I'm just trying to ride it out. I realized that when I started journaling that if I caught it and I recognized, I validated my feelings, wrote down how I was feeling, acknowledged where my feelings were coming from. Was there a trigger? What's triggering me? What's making me feel like this? Actually, write down my feelings and speak it out. Allow myself to feel and validate my feelings. Then the episode wouldn't take so long. So it's a lot going on. I can't tell if it was, I think it was a mixture of all three. I think dogs being sick, me not taking my medicine on time the way I'm supposed to, then them being sick, eating up my energy, and then me going through an episode. It's just a lot. I just feel like all of it was just like, oh, my body was just like, no, you do it. We're gonna have to knock you down today. So yeah, I'm just waking up, y'all. It is 7:50. This is the second day that I wake up at a ridiculous time. I have to take my medicine. My hair is still wet from last night. I washed it and I ended up just falling asleep. I have to take better care of it. Yeah, let me get my day started. I have to walk the dogs. I'm gonna actually do my whole routine today. I took off my nails from yesterday. I'm actually going to shave this off and try to look pretty and presentable today because I've just been looking a mess lately. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get ready. Alright, see, so I was actually going to, I need to be honest with you.
If you haven't seen yesterday's vlog yet, please make sure to check it out. I went deeper into the stigma surrounding methadone clinics, how I've shifted my own mindset to view my recovery as part of my greater purpose, and I even break down what a typical BPD episode feels like for me. Keep in mind that during this part of me recording, I'm still coming into being more comfortable with calling it a BPD episode compared to a depressive episode. I'm still coming to terms with it because it's not an easy diagnosis to really speak out loud. So there'll be times that you'll hear me call it a depressive episode. There'll be times that you hear me call it a BPD episode. It's still just taking some adjusting with it. But in yesterday's vlog, I document it as it's happening, the emotional instability, the fear of abandonment, the impulsivity, the identity confusion and disassociation, and how they affect my day-to-day life. Despite all the emotional turmoil, staying grounded is something that I work really hard on, especially when my spiritual gifts start to feel overwhelming during these tough moments, which is why I stay away from meditation. I stay away from my spiritual gifts, even though they're gifts and I can't stay away from them. I just stay away from things that can make them even more intense. So I just kind of distract myself. I try to just ignore it. It's hard, but I just have different coping mechanisms that I use. I also shared the turning point in my treatment journey from last September and how methadone has been a vital tool in stabilizing my emotions and helping me manage my cravings. Honestly, I'm really not sure how this video is going to go. Right now, in this moment, I'm feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and it's been really tough. But I just want to be real with you because this is what I want with this channel. It's all about, and this is my series, and I just really want to be free and live in my truth, even if it's messy. And right now, that's what I'm in. I'm in the middle of a BPD episode. And for those of you who don't know what it is, just like I explained a few minutes earlier, it's like being hit by an emotional wave. It's hard to control or escape from, and it's really difficult. And right now, I'm trying to understand why I decided to take my medicine at such a late time. I'm kind of all over the place. If you see me, I'm like trying to figure out what I'm doing, where I'm going. My mind is very scattered in this moment right here. My weight is up and down. It very much fluctuates when I'm having active BPD episodes, and I've been going through it way more frequently because I lost my job in November. So my episodes are more frequent and they are lasting longer.
On the days that I dose at home, I split my dose. It just, I don't know. For me, it's just better. And it feels like I don't know. I just like to split my dose on the days that I dose at home. On the other days that I have to dose at the treatment center, I take the full dose, but when I dose at home, I only take half. And it helps me sleep better at the night. But I don't know. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's why I've been sleeping in. I don't know. But anyways, I'm about to dose right now, and what I normally do is they give us it in this bottle. It comes sealed and everything. And you just pop the seal. And I go ahead and from half of my dose in here.
What are you doing? Soccer bubbles?
No.
Oh.
And then I take the rest of my dose later on, closer to at night. Bye, baby. Have a good day at work. Love you. And then I don't take my dose without water because it tastes nasty to me. The medicine to me it tastes nasty. I mean, I think to a lot of people it tastes nasty, but so I mix mine, or I have a cup of water ready for me. I split up. This is my little thing. I split up the medicine to 2 bottles. The one that I didn't. You're supposed to throw out the bottles that you don't use, but the ones that I take home, I normally keep. So I can split my dose. You go to candy most of the time. Check out the taste. Yes, yes. I'll just save the rest for later on. I keep my black box. Take my key over here with it because I don't really have to worry about with nobody touching my stuff. And I don't suggest that you do this. I'm not brushing my teeth yet.
What?
Okay, this is nasty. Nasty. Super smart. Box. Okay, ready? Pound it. Pound it. Pound it. Okay, high five.
Sit. 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 Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Paw. Good boy. Okay, I gotta give him a treat because I made him do all that work. That's Rambo, y'all. Where did he just sit? He was a run, so he just takes a little bit longer to learn his stuff. Rambo's a little bit more advanced. Just because he wasn't the runt out of the litter. No, I just had the worst nightmare of my life. I went to go walk the dogs, and my neighbor had a dog loose, and my dog Rambo, oh damn, that little dog lives up to his name, just went wild and got loose out of his oh my god, got loose out of his leash and just started running, and I could not catch him. He just kept, every time he would slow down, then he would just start sprinting. I literally thought he was gonna die today. He just kept on jumping in front of the cars. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna die today. He's gonna die today. I'm not walking the dogs no more. That's it. I'm done. They played with me too many times. That's it. I literally saw my dog just dying. Ugh. My medicine hasn't even kicked in. Oh my god, it's like the worst. That's another thing. If you just took your medicine, I'm probably gonna have to take the full dose now. Sometimes things like this will make your metabolism just speed right up, and will make the medicine break down faster, so it's not gonna last as long. I haven't even felt it hit. It's just I went straight into like crashing mode. I just thought the dogs were gonna die.
Right now, I'm in the middle of a pretty intense BPD episode, and everything just feels very overwhelming. My emotions are all over the place, and it feels like everything is amplified. My thoughts are racing, and I'm feeling incredibly sensitive. I know that in another state of mind, these things wouldn't feel so intense, but in this moment, they're just way too much. This morning, that happening to me, something that really shook me, I almost lost one of my dogs, Rambo. I mean, he was so fast and wild during our walk, and I honestly thought he was going to run into the traffic. I was terrified, and in my attempt to catch him, I slipped and fell. When I think back to it, it's funny, right? But, luckily I was able to finally grab him just in time. My nerves are completely fried right now. I really needed a break from walking these little monsters. And for those of you who've seen Inside Out, especially the new one, imagine all of your emotions inside. And just imagine them just all fried and scrambled. I really just had to step away from the dogs just to calm down. So you can see me, I'm just all over the place right now. Like I'm just in my head. I'm really just trying to calm myself down. I'm trying to ground myself. I'm just trying to focus on my breathing. I'm really not trying to focus on what happened, but it's really hard not to. One of my coping mechanisms when I'm feeling this low, especially after the incident with the dogs this morning, is trying to get myself together. I've been procrastinating because even the smallest tasks feel like they take so much energy. I have to push myself so much harder. But I know it's because of where I am emotionally right now. It's not easy, but I'm doing my best. Today I decided to lift my spirits a bit. So I focused on getting myself together. Normally when I have an active episode or I'm in the middle of one, I avoid things like I said before, meditation and prayer. But today I felt like doing something a little bit different and putting some of my energy into doing my hair, doing my makeup, which felt like a big step for me. Because again, even the smallest things take a lot of energy when you're struggling. I wanted to do my nails too, but that would have been too much for me today. So I just kept it simple and focused on getting myself together. Just my hair and makeup. So here you see me, I'm just shaving off the side. I like to put inspirational quotes. Sometimes I make them myself. Sometimes I get stickers. It's just depending. I've been working on my own line lately. But this is where I shave off this part of my head. I just like being different. At the core of who I am, I'm an artist. And I don't like to look the same all the time. But getting dressed up and looking better can actually have a big impact on how you feel, often in ways that we don't even realize right away. It's actually a form of self-care that takes both physical and emotional. And when you put effort into your appearance, it actually boosts your confidence and it helps shift your mindset. And it's one of the things that I've realized has helped me a lot. And it boosts your self-confidence. It helps with your with your sense of control. It helps with your mood enhancement. There's so many benefits. It helps with your self-expression, your perception shifts. There's so many things that it actually helps with on top of that. But real quick, okay, one thing that really triggers me, and I just have to get this off my chest, is when people see my hair under my drawstring and immediately say, "Why do you wear fake hair if you have good hair?" It honestly pisses me off to no avail. First of all, what does good hair even mean? Can someone explain that to me? I believe all hair is beautiful. And I know what damaged hair looks like, but I don't understand the whole good hair concept. So please, if you can, avoid making any comments to me like this, or to anyone, in fact. It's the same people who will say things like that to me, but then will ask me later on, "Where do you buy your hair from?" And here's the thing. I'm an artist, like I said. I draw, I paint, I write poetry. Art is in my core. It's who I am. And I want to make something so clear that my BPD and my past addiction, they're parts of me, but they aren't what define me. I'm just complex, and I have many layers, and I'm very deep. On top of that, I'm a double Scorpio. My sun and my moon are in Scorpio, and my rising sign is in Virgo. That's probably why I'm so private. So sharing my life like this with the world is definitely very triggering at times. Now, for those of you that don't believe in astrology, that's totally fine. I respect everyone's belief. I don't push my views on anyone, and I just ask the same in return. I believe everyone has the right to their own beliefs, and that's their business. But I won't dive too deep into that right now. I just want to share my own views. Sometimes when I'm in the middle of an episode, I steer clear of all of the spiritual things. And it's one of the ways that I protect myself during these times. But like I said, I don't want to get too into it. And it's not one of the things that I do. It's what I do every time. It just keeps me more stable. So as you can see, I'm just finishing up the last bits of my makeup. I really do like a 5-minute routine on my makeup. It really doesn't take me much time for me to do it. I do a little bit of eyeliner. I do a little bit of highlighting, a little bit of blush. I don't really do like a full beat. I only do a full beat when I am going out to dinner with my honey. When we're going out on like date night is when I do like a full beat, or we're doing something real special with the family. I'll do a full beat. But this is just every day. I just put a little bit of eyeliner, a little bit of highlighter just to highlight my cheekbones. Just a little something just to make myself feel better and express myself a little bit. But I will tell you, like I said earlier, it seems like the smallest thing, but this takes so much energy out of me just to do the smallest task. It's unbelievable. I already feel exhausted. I'm breathing hard. And yes, I'm a thick girl right now, okay? But that's not the reason why I'm breathing so hard. It's just my emotions are everywhere. I'm sweating. I haven't even taken my medicine at this point yet. I need to hurry up and go take my medicine. I'm kind of just reminding myself, but I'm trying to hurry up and just get through it just so I can finish up my makeup and go straight to the kitchen and go take my medicine. I hate to stop what I'm doing in the middle of when I'm doing it. I like to get things done as I'm doing it because my mind is so scattered brain during these episodes that if I start something, I will not finish it. So I just try to start a task and complete it. Even if I'm struggling in the middle of it, I just try to complete it because I will figure out a way to tell myself, oh yeah, you don't really need to finish. Oh, you did half of your makeup. You look decent. And I don't like to start stuff and finish it. And not finish it. It is a big trigger in me, and it starts a lot of negative self-talk. So I try my best to just finish it, even if I haven't taken my medicine. And I don't know if you can notice it, but I do have my temporary veneers in. They are only for the top and the bottom.
Wavy, come over here.
For the top.
I don't trust you no more.
It's a long story as to why I wear the temporary
After the hell
veneers.
y'all put me through this morning. Nope. Come here. Did Grandpa just leave it off of you? So I still have my medicine here. I'm gonna take a little bit more. Hopefully this will go away. Cause I'm feeling it. It feels nasty. I feel sticky. Gross. What? You got me real upset with you, Rambo. You made me bust my ass this morning. In front of the neighbors, it was crazy. I gave you to God. You know that? I gave you to God this morning. I had no idea how I was gonna come back and tell everybody that you was gone. No, you scared me. I don't trust you no more. I literally gave him to God. You know that, right? I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna go back and tell the kids that Rambo is gone.
Bye, Rambo. Adios.
I felt so horrible. So, this is for later. You're really only supposed to take it throughout the day or the same time every day. But like I said, on the weekends, when I do my take homes, I try to split it throughout the day. But as you can see, it was already starting to come through. But, alright. I'm gonna get some editing done and I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is what it normally looks like, and then I always put like little rhinestones over here. It is 8:15. I've just been cleaning up a little bit, and I took a break with the dogs. I had to just keep them warm. They took some medicine. Hey. So I'm just putting some clothes away. Okay, so I have to head to go get my lotto tickets.